Everyone out.
We're gonna go on the count of 3, eh? 1, 2, 3.
I can say I live in a piece of the world that is better than it was when I was their age.
Once you roll to the bottom.
There we go. Because of that, I have hope and I'm very optimistic about the future, even though our problems are enormous. Where there used to be dairy cows, there are now elephants and rhino and cheetah and lions. And this is Onamakala. We are in the business of finding nature-based solutions. It's really important to create benefits for people. It's called the biodiversity economy, a way that the natural world can prosper, but the humans can also prosper at the same time.
Well, coming to the safari is really an experience like no other. I had some expectations, but they were just so much exceeded.
I felt so excited about it. I felt fragile and then in the meantime super small here.
It was just an out-of-body experience. It almost feels like to be out here with the animals, to be so close to them.
Us sort of being guests in their territory is kind of humbling.
Welcome to Judah Trails with Whisker.
Our fundamental problem in the sustainability of the planet is that these spaces are very restricted, they're very disconnected, and in some cases they're very degraded. And so the vision now is to link this one, which is the Addo, across through these stepping stones to this one, which is the Great Fishery Reserve. And the connectivity, the flow, the natural flow of ecosystems gets restored again.
You get genetic diversity and things like that without the micromanagement that smaller reserves have to do to achieve those objectives. So a conservation landscape for the Eastern Cape is a wonderful idea.
I want to do a longer run now, maybe a marathon.
Late in 2019 I was first hearing about the plans to link up the reserves between Addo and Fish.
And I thought to myself, this is something that will ignite the running community.
I was chatting to Lion, somehow a thought of running down the fences came to my mind.
The idea is that each year as we're running, we'll be helping to remove more and more fences. So instead of running down the fence line, you're in fact running down the fences, physically removing them.
So that we can restore some of these degraded habitats. And that's really what the planet needs for our biodiversity crisis. It's what the planet needs to combat climate change. And through the biodiversity economy, we can then create opportunities for people and for communities that allow this whole vision to be sustainable into the future.
I think all the people should see a safari once in their life, because when you see the nature and all these animals, you love the nature, you love the animals, and maybe when you start to love nature, you will more be keen to protect it.
We felt like we were on the front lines of conservation, because we were.
This is something that you can see only on a documentary on the TV and be part of it, being active there. Wow.